Alright guys, so after reading the comments on my new Foxy design video, I've seen a lot of comments saying that Scott has confirmed that there is multiple Foxys. But again, we don't really know this because Scott is a very mysterious and slick person. As you can see, what the responses he gives to his fans can easily be interpreted in various different ways. So what he said in an email response, which I will show you guys in a second, is that Foxy will come in more ways than one. So does this necessarily mean that there are multiple Foxys? No, not really. So guys, I am not sure if there are going to be multiple Foxys because I'm looking at this from a gamer's perspective. Ignore the plot for a second because I know that the plot involves a grand reopening, they have money now, blah blah blah. But from a gamer's perspective, this is assuming if Scott follows the same game engine and mechanism from this first game, the idea of having two Foxys is kind of irrelevant because Foxy's function is to rush at you when you're not checking the camera. So adding a second Foxy, it really wouldn't, it serve the same purpose, wouldn't it? There really is no point for having a second Foxy. I mean, unless, you know, he does in fact change the game engine and game mechanics to something else. For example, like roaming around, actually being able to move around the map. But I thought that was what made this game so unique, that you cannot move. If he's gonna take that idea out and implement, you know, some sort of moving system where you are the player and you can move around the new grand reopened pizzeria, that's fine with me. I'd actually love it even more. I'm just saying that I don't really see a function for a second Foxy because as a gamer, what attracted me to this game really wasn't the horror. What attracted me to this game was that it was difficult and that it had a unique art style and that the whole concept was just, you know, completely different from any game I've played in a while. But yeah, it really wasn't the scare factor that attracted me to it. You know, it was a very difficult game. I enjoyed it. It was a challenge, you know, but it wasn't really that scary, as in, you know, get traumatized or, you know, whatever. It was just a quick breeze, you know, just a random jump scare and you get startled and then you go on with your life. But again, adding a second Foxy, I assume would require some sort of different, an addition to the game, how the game is right now, you know, how the game works, because I don't understand how a second Foxy would serve any different function right now as the game is. I'm just comparing this right now to Five Nights at Freddy's 1. I'm imagining the new Foxy being implemented into this one. Although the theory I have when Scott says that Foxy will be back in more ways than one is that, again, these things are animatronics. So they can alter, look right here, do you see that animatronic right there without the suit on? You can easily alter that to something else, you know. So I am assuming that Foxy can, you know, dress itself up as a female. I mean, I don't understand why, but maybe he can alternate the way he physically looks on the outside. But of course, he can't change his inner circuits because, you know, that's like the nervous system in a human body. But a human can also change his clothes. You know, humans can add, you know, like lipstick, you know, blush, all that junk that women do sometimes. I really don't know. But yeah, I mean, I'm assuming that Foxy can change itself physically on the outside because, again, as I showed you guys in the animatronic, it's very easy to take off. But yeah, guys, this is all pure theory. I honestly don't know if there's going to be multiple Foxys. A lot of you agree that there is. But again, that has not been confirmed because Scott is a very shady character. He's very slick. You know, he could easily make you think the incorrect thing in a heartbeat. So I mean, I could probably be thinking the wrong thing right now. So yeah, guys, don't assume that there's gonna be two Foxys. We to be honest, I'm gonna give you guys the blunt answer. We really don't know until the sequel comes out and we all play it for ourselves, or you watch a full playthrough of it. That's really the only. That's a real answer I can give you guys. We honestly do not know. All we know is that, again, guys, we can only assume. We only know what is shown to us. We shouldn't speculate further ahead of that because there really is no proof, because Scott could easily change it for all we know. thank you guys so much for watching. Please tell me what you guys think in the comments, because again, there's just so many different ways you can look at this. And yeah guys, I'll see you guys in the next one.